Welcome to Marriage, Let's Talk, hosted by legendary worldwide marriage encounter leader, Father Rosy Rosebrough, featuring Catholic married couples from around the world who demonstrate healthy communication for building better marriages. And now, here's Father Rosy.
Hi, Father Rosy here. I'm glad you could join us today. This podcast is not talking about marriage. It is where we're going to share how to create a better marriage through communicating feelings in authentic ways.
Okay, but go ahead, read your love letters.
All right, Kevin, my love. Your most enduring quality today was your pride after cleaning the porch and your vulnerability asking for my approval of that. How do I feel about setting goals together? I feel scared. We have tried so many times to get in the habit of praying together as a couple regularly. We allow ourselves to fall off. I'm scared of falling again. I feel I'm failing in a lot of areas right now. My scared might be more like defeated. It would sound like, why even try? It would be a hands in the air kind of question. What now? It would taste like unsalted crackers. It's painting a white room bone. It is a steep cliff and you have the tools to climb, but lack the initiative. This would be one of our teens sucked into the big, comfy couch. My intensity is about an 8. I really do love you, Wendi.
All right. My beloved Wendi, your most endearing quality today has been your encouragement of me and keeping us on track. So how do I feel about setting goals together? We used to be great at setting goals and achieving them. Then we had kids. I judge that we tend to lose focus now, and I feel daunted. Daunted is really my feeling. To touch this feeling, it would feel like armor that's got dents and holes in it. It might work or not. It would taste like sipping milk after its expiration date, like testing it. It would sound like a record that has a wave in it, or like a bad cell phone connection. Physically, I'm a boxer waiting to see the next move and defend rather than go on the attack. In nature, this is a mesquite tree it's going to wait to bloom, just in case there might be just one more freeze. My intensity is about a 6. So this really is very similar to me. This daunting feeling is very similar. This one trying to teach one of our girls to drive. I love you.
All right. You were daunted and your intensity was a 6.
Mm-hmm. So your scared, kind of defeated feeling, though, sounded pretty intense.
Yeah.
So would you like to dialogue? I'd kind of like to explore your feeling a little bit more.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay. So let me take a look here and kind of get some ideas. So you were talking about how so this isn't a scared feeling like someone jumped out of the bushes and got you, or like the anticipation of getting on a like a roller coaster ride or anything. It's not really that kind of scared.
Right. Yeah. It's not like a jump scare. It's different than that. More towards the defeated.
More towards the defeated. Okay. So I should focus on that. So in thinking about this, so the defeated feeling. So it would be like you said, defeat, like hands in the air, like, gee, like what am I gonna do?
Like, what now? Like, why even try?
So like a why even try kind of feeling. Like it's almost like you've done it a couple times before, and then it just sort of like it's gonna fall apart again.
Right.
It's sort of like a recipe that's failed twice, and you're like, is this insanity? Like I'm doing it the third time. Is it really gonna actually work again? Like I used to make mayonnaise, and it would just turn into like slush. and we
Yeah,
would just pour it down the
was-
drain.
Yeah,
That was pretty bad.
I think it's more intense than like a recipe or like mayonnaise.
Tell me about the unsalted crackers. Like, how's that defeated?
I don't know. I guess when you're really like looking for like that salty crunch to go with your soup or your salad, or you're like, and you get the cracker and you're like, oh, this has nothing on it. Like it just is so bland and unfulfilling. Like it's just not what you expected. And you're like, why even eat okay, why even make unsalted crackers? Honestly, it's like, whoa, so gross.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Just you're like looking for something and then it's like, oh.
So was I kind of getting towards it though with the idea like the mayonnaise mistakes and stuff like that? So
Yeah.
what about
It's more intense.
What about would this be like my gardens? Like I go out there and it's like I've tried so many times and I go and I dig these giant pits and I fill it full of stuff. It's not a garden. It's really just a plant cemetery. Is it? Is that? It's like why go back out there again and sweat and work on it when everything's just gonna come to die.
Yeah.
I kind of I gave up with that.
I don't even want to try again. Yeah, you've got it. You've got
Thank
my
you.
feeling.
I've never heard a description of a planted cemetery. I've seen them, and
I'm pretty good at them.
there are some people who, yes, and the rabbits like those too, if you have a chance to see them. Thank you very much. I was thinking that one of the things that we talk about in dialogue many times is the nonverbal. And you guys were full of nonverbal with your eyes, your laughter, your look, your the defeated feeling, the hands in the, you didn't put the hands in the air literally, but I knew you just like, well, you did one part, you said, well, why now? Well, who cares? But but how much that tells us more what's inside of somebody. And that's really important to listen to. Yes, that was just very powerful. And then when you very begin your dialogue, Kevin just had his whole eyes were just like taking you all in, and you knew it, and you responded to his eyes as their intense thing. But tell me more about this. Then it's scared, no, it's more defeated. Almost, and then you moved your body to say yes, okay, it's more like that,
Yeah.
But that's really important to. That's why you do the description of the different things, trying to find out which one hits. Sometimes you're throwing things on the wall, trying to say which one sticks, because I want to know more about what's inside of you to crawl into that so I can walk with you in that and see what you see and hear what you hear and taste what you taste. Mayonnaise must be an important, what's right, a struggle that you gave up on,
Yes.
Yeah. Just for the record, I did eventually make mayonnaise and it did work, but it took a lot of tries to figure it out.
Because the emulsification, like that particular like scientific principle is a little tricky.
So
Did you try on the kids yet? You tried it on the kids or adults?
Yeah, they would eat it. The ones that like mayonnaise would eat it. So it was pretty good. It was just I like to make things.
Creative catalyst, but doesn't know what to go in there. You have to measure for them, Wendi.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm the measurer.
You're the ones who you're terrible at it. You just I
don't measure.
She just pours it in.
Measure. You measure. I don't even know.
You actually measure? You the measurer?
I do, yes. I follow like to the line, and if it's a little bit over, I get really concerned.
His recipes are actually called formulas, not recipes.
You didn't have to share that.
I just scoop. Like, that's good. Yes, that's good.
I do things similar when I cook. I start with a recipe, but I can add a little here, a little there, I just kind of, it's never the same,
Yeah.
With teriyaki sauce, I can do a lot of things. You just kind of put a little more wine in there,
Oh.
Wine and teriyaki sauce make a great combination, but not mayonnaise, you know.
Yeah.
No.
Gotcha. Well, thank you guys very much for your sharing tonight. This is awesome. And show your kids.
We will.
We definitely will.
Yeah, and they'll probably give you they'll pay a red pencil for you to use on you. Mom, why'd you do that? Why'd you say that?
Yeah.
It is beautiful.
Fun.
Well,
Yeah.
God bless you. You have a great day.
Thank you. Thanks.
You too, Father Rosie. God bless you. Good night.
God bless. Good night.
I'm so grateful for the guests we had today who shared willingly themselves in their dialogue. And thank you for joining us. I look forward to the next episode when I join you again once more.
This has been Marriage, Let's Talk, sponsored by Worldwide Marriage Encounter, the foremost faith-inspired marriage enrichment organization in the world, providing married couples with transformative experiences through couples retreats, small groups, and more. Learn to nurture love in your marriage at wwme.org. Marriage, Let's Talk is a production of Mater Media, the apostolate that offers the Celebrate Catholic Marriage experience to energize and fortify married couples through parish events and the 7-step journey to joy. Find out more at matermedia.org.